Hello ladies, gents, boys and girls, and welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 video, and welcome back into the PMDG 777-200. We're sat here on the ground in the beautiful British Airways livery with the Rolls-Royce engines, operating Speedbird 265 Heavy real-world service, real-world aeroplane over to San Diego in California. Flight time 11 hours 21 minutes, airborne block time of 12 hours. We're operating airframe Golf Yankee Mike Hotel today. The Rolls-Royce equipped 777. Initial climb 34,000 feet, cost index of 100. Departing 09 right here at Heathrow, and planned at the moment for 27, but we're still, you know, over 11 hours away from deciding that, so we'll see when we get there. Very much looking forward to this flight as well, because we are using the V2 Hughes cockpit mod with the PBR textures, so I can already tell you from a quick test I did, it's gorgeous. I've also changed some of the call-outs in the 777. So off stream and video and camera and everything, I really only do 777 flights for British Airways, and they have different call-outs to most airlines on the 777. So I have gone into the settings and changed everything to be like British Airways. So we'll get the whaler on disconnect, we'll get 50 above, and then decide. There'll be no range rings, and there'll be certain call-outs that you'll have to change yourself in the settings. If you want to know how I found these out, I just googled it and asked someone who flies with BA as well, and I got sort of a realistic cockpit setup for the 777, but I'm very much looking forward to this flight. We are also using Glideslope Pro version 2 of San Diego, so it'll be interesting to see how that scenery holds up. Of course, we're here at New Builds Heathrow, one of the best sceneries in the sim, and I'm very much looking forward to taking this beautiful 777 over the Atlantic to Southern California. So let's jump into the flight deck and get this service set up. So guys, welcome into the flight deck of the 777 and the Hughes mod. You can already see it looks absolutely gorgeous. Starting in the overhead panel, we're going to get the IRSs into the align position. The entertainment and galley power can be turned on, and we'll do a fault fire test for the 777, which is just this single button up here, which is nice and easy. Rest of the overhead looks pretty good. I've got the correct warnings on the display, and we'll blank that as well. Downstairs, that looks good. Squawk 1000, we are on VATSIM, so that will change. We'll go XBDR. Right, lovely. Weather and turbulence, sorry, and centre pedestals. And look at the PBR texture work on this. Wowza. Right, that looks good there. So we'll go traffic data. Traffic data terrain. That looks good. And let's... RTO on the auto brake. Let's go fuel. So it's wanting to take 83.9. I'm going to add a few tons. Not a few tons. I'm going to add a little bit more. So we'll go 84.3. I think that's acceptable. A couple of hundred more kilos on, just to give us that little bit of go juice over, just in case anything happens. And then we have 169.1. Is the zero fuel weight, and I just entered this so GSX doesn't interrupt with anything. So we're at Heathrow, we're on stand 554, that's a mouthful, and we'll go and insert that there. Beautiful route, request that from SimBrief, and we'll request the route, and we'll wait for the load to appear, and we'll get that nice 777 chime. Just making sure my throttles are correctly configured for the 777. Been flying the A220 a lot recently, so right, I'll load that. That's all done, and it's gonna be 09 right for departure on the Compton 5 Juliet departure. Right, activate, execute. No, I need to put the runway in first, Dylan. That'd be easier, wouldn't it? 09 right. Execute. Departure. 09 right. Compton 5 Juliet departure. Execute. Don't do the arrival because there's no need. We'll reject that. I mean, it's 169.1 for the zero fuel weight. Reserves, we need to get safely to Los Angeles International Airport. We're going to need, let me do some quick mental maths, it's going to be 9.6. It was saying 9.5, so I'll just add a little bit on to make it 9.6. It's going to be 34,000 feet initial climb, 100 on the cost index. That looks good to me, and we'll execute that. And I'm going to get the EFB up here, and we'll do some performance figures. So first of all, we'll get the chart up, and I'll put an intersection departure just in case. We do have ground and tower on, so they might send us to a closer intersection. I don't want to put full length just in case. And we are quite heavy for the 200 ER today, so we've got plenty of runway, but you know, this is one of those takeoffs where you don't really want to mess around with performance data. And I'm probably going to say a sensible departure is from November 8. That seems pretty good to me, so I'll write that down. And we'll take a couple of feet off it as well. So November 8 is 10.9. There you go. Well, I'll just put 10.9. If I just put 10.9, that'll do. Import. Lovely jubbly. That's all sorted. And then I'm going to put in 10. There you go. That'll do. Live import the weather. That's all good. Pop that in there, and we'll calculate. It's giving us a takeoff thrust. So in BA's 777s, they don't have D rates, they just use selected temperature, so it's going to be 49. Climb of 2. And takeoff, it's going to be next page. Starting off, it's 010 at 8. The runway slope is 0.0 for Heathrow. And the outside air temperature is 27. It's bloody hot here today. Right, and then it's a flat 5 departure, I want to say. And then the trim is 650, and then we've got 170 loaded up there. Right, aeroplane is completely set up. So we'll just ask GSX to start boarding, and then we can get ready to rock and roll out of here.
One 9, speedbird 177.
Canada 855, contact Heathrow Tower 118.505, obey.
118.505,
Heathrow ground, good afternoon, Speedbird 265 heavy, stand 554, 777-200, information Delta. Requesting IFR clearance over to San Diego, please.
Speedbird 265, Heathrow ground, hello, cleared San Diego by Compton, then flight planned route. After departure, runway 09 right, climb straight ahead to London DME 2, then turn right heading 220 degrees, climb to altitude 6,000 feet, squawk 0475 in the QNH 1017.
Cleared San Diego via Compton, initial climb straight ahead to 2 DME, then 220, 6,000 feet initially, 0475 for Speedbird 265 heavy.
Speedbird 265 correct, and the QNH 1017.
Heathrow ground, Speedbird 265 heavy, 554, QNH 1017, requesting push and start, please.
Speedbird 265, stand 554, push and start approved, face south.
554, push and start approved, facing south, Speedbird 265. Right, let's go guys, so 265,
push.
clear to push, and let's listen to this Boris AudioWorks sound pack. Engine number 2, we'll get the engine page up, I've got to put that up there. There you go, fuel in.
Afternoon ground, Speedbird 24 Zulu, stand 503, request pushback, engine start.
Super 24 Zulu, stand, correction, so 24 Zulu Heathrow ground, hello, stand 503, push and start approved, face east, QNH 1017.
Push and start approved, face east, QNH.
Very nice. Not as good as the G's on startup, but the takeoff is better.
Hold kilo 1.
Engine number 1, start.
Kilo 1, welcome on it.
Waiting for engine temperatures to rise and everything, and lovely. Parking brake set, engine number 1, start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect. Unlocking gear.
Heathrow ground, a very good afternoon. Speedbird 928 requesting IFR inbound skipper. We have information Delta on board, gate 556, and we're Boeing 777-300ER.
Super 928, Heathrow ground, hello, cleared Amsterdam, Brooklands Park 6 Juliet departure, squawk 6232, QNH 1017.
Speedbird 928 is cleared to skipper, Brooklands Park 6 Juliet departure, QNH 1017, squawk 6232.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin.
Super 928, correct.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Still sounds unbelievable though. Right, bypass pin has been removed.
Heathrow ground, good evening, Speedbird 594, stand 336, 5390, push.
Right, there you go.
Super 594, stand 336, push and start approved, QNH, correction, face to the west is QNH 1017.
Right, overhead panel, APU off, taxi light on, that's all we need to do for the overhead. Turn the temperature up a tad.
Logan 18 Delta, right turn on Bravo,
flaps
stand
5.
224.
We'll have a look at the flight controls and set the trim of 6.5. So we'll do that now.
Super 907, right on Yankee, stand 521.
Right on Yankee 521, thank you, good afternoon, Speedbird 907.
Qantas 4, radio check.
There you go.
4, Heathrow
Right.
ground, hello, readability 5.
Qantas 4, continue
we'll go and set 118.
Echo board, QNH
505 for
We are
tower.
gate 543, we are A350.
Flight controls, full right,
Qantas 4, clearance 5
neutral,
PDC.
left,
PC.
neutral, forward,
Super 907,
back,
change of plans. Can you hold a beam
left,
link 54 for
right.
us, please?
For light controls, free and correct. Let's get ready to go.
Thank you.
And Heathrow ground, Speedbird 265, ready for taxi.
So 265, taxi right Bravo, hold Oster.
Right Bravo, hold Oster, Speedbird 265. Right, parking brake released, and it's a straight taxi basically. And then right, first right.
177 ready to taxi.
Super 177, taxi right Alpha, hold Dasso.
Speedbird 177 right Alpha, hold Bravo.
Hold Dasso, Delta Alpha, Sierra Oscar. It's on the taxiing chart.
My apologies.
My apologies. Catches us out all the time, especially when I started flying out of Heathrow. I didn't realise they had all these bloody names, but after flying from the airport for a couple of years now, you get used to it. And where's the beautiful Trent's underslung wings? And this is the Hughes livery, I believe, because we've got the dirty flaps as well. So gorgeous livery, gorgeous route. I can't wait for the approach into San Diego. First time doing it in the sim on camera. I've done it in a Delta A321 and a Delta 737-800 from Seattle, but nothing else. So it'd be really cool
Sorry,
to do.
Heathrow ground, can you write the taxi instructions in chat for me? I have a volume problem. Speedbird 177.
Right, here's our first right. This is where we're going to take it.
Super 265, contact Heathrow Tower 118.505.
Tower 118505, thanks for your help, Speedbird 265.
Your flight Mike uniform, same for you, Tower 1.
And Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 265 heavy, rolling up on to Oster.
Speedbird 265, hello, from November Bravo 8, runway 09 right, clear for takeoff, winds 360 degrees, 8 knots.
Via November Bravo 8, 09 right, clear for takeoff, Speedbird 265 heavy. Lights, everything's looking good. TARA. Should we keep it 220 or no? I think I can just do it after takeoff, can't I? I'll keep it 219 there just as a visual guidance.
You're in flight, my uniform, you with me.
There's that Eurowings there. Actually, he's a good friend of mine from work, and he messaged me, recognised my voice after requesting clearance, which was quite funny. So there's Joel in his Eurowings A320.
During 5 my uniform, hello, behind the departing British Airways 777 via November Bravo 8 line up runway 09 right behind.
Right, weather radar. Spool them. Oh, checklist. Right, I'll do that quickly. Put on the anchors. Yeah, that's all done. I've done it. I promise I've done it. There you go, done. Checklist complete. Spool them.
Taxi right on Alpha, correction second right Bravo, contact ground for 121.905.
Stable. Toga, set takeoff thrust. Oh, the noise of the Trents. Those Rolls-Royces. Best engine on the 777 by a mile.
Okay, so Togo, good evening, good afternoon, Speedbird 709.
B1, rotate, up we go.
Runway 09 left.
Speedbird 709, Heathrow Tower, runway 09 left with 360 degrees, 8 knots.
On to the flight director. As soon as I get 2 miles DME, I'm going to go 220.
Speedbird 177, are you with me?
Right, there's 2 miles. We start our right hand turn.
Speedbird 177.
Wow! Oh, look at that. This sim is incredible.
Good afternoon, Speedbird 240, holding short Yankee Dasso.
Speedbird 240,
there's thrust reduction, listen to that.
Speedbird 177.
Woohoo! Flaps 1. Autopilot.
Speedbird 265 miles, Unicom, goodbye.
Unicom, thanks for the service, Speedbird 265.
You're in 5 my uniform with 360 degrees, 8 knots, runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 09 right, you're in 5.
Goodbye, Heathrow.
Straight ahead, hold November Bravo 10.
Very nice, very nice. Flaps come up now, direct Compton. That noise is unholy.
Sounds good evening, good afternoon, Emirates 2.
Right, we'll go on Unicom now. Just wanted to listen to a bit of ATC as we depart out. We'll match up the headings. Beautiful. We'll go directly up to there's no more ATC, so we'll go 340. Is it 34? Double check in. Let me go on my flight plan. 334. Yeah, right. We'll click it in a couple of times, clear any restrictions, and up we go. Turn off. Taxi light off. Logo light off. Beautiful. As we go through this cloud layer here, outside air temperature's fine. Look at the light change in the flight deck as we go through the cloud, but even more beautiful is the texture mod for the 777 flight deck. Wow, look at that. There's GFX working its magic, so we've got like a white out in front of us, whitewash. And out the cloud we come, and look at that for a view. I wish it would add a little bit of turbulence as you go through the clouds. Nothing major, but just like a little bit of a shake. That noise is unreal. Wow. Right guys, that is pretty much it from the flight deck for the time being. We're on our way to San Diego now. Everything's sorted. We're on TAR8, we've got our squawk code in, aeroplane's handling everything nicely. Get the checklist up, that's completed. I'll leave you with some beautiful climb and cruise highlights, and I'll see you in the descent into San Diego. Hello and welcome back into the flight deck of the 777-200. We're descending now on the lucky one arrival on the RNAV Zulu, no, apologies, Yankee arrival onto runway 27. I am very excited for this one. And we have San Diego approach online, which is even more special. I cannot wait for this arrival. Never done it in the 777, which is a shame. This is one of like the most famous approaches it does, isn't it, in the BA fleet. Right, speed brake out. Match the headings. Beautiful. And we've got some stunning scenery. Thrust speed brake. Is that... I know. No, I need to manually, don't I, close my thrust levers. Drag required. Do I need to manually close them? There you go, yeah. Yeah, I forgot it's got that logic in the 777 on descent. It lets you manage the thrust, and my thrust levers were kept in a mid position. So there you go, I've got them idled now manually, and that looks pretty good. And look at that scenery as we descend. What a stunning flight this has been. I mean, we've gone just over Iceland, Greenland. I'll tell you a little bit about our routing actually. So it actually took us out of the UK. Of course, you saw the departure, which was runway 09 right, and then we went northbound over Ireland, just south of Greenland, over Canada, over the Great Lakes, into the US airspace. We're descending over, oh, there's ATC. We're descended over Las Vegas, basically, into San Diego. So let's get them plugged in and pop that over.
27 approach Delta 858.
San Diego approach, very good afternoon. Speedbird 265 heavy, descending on the lucky one arrival, RNAV Yankee 27, information Foxtrot.
Speedbird 265 heavy, hotel approach, Windbird altimeter 3009er, expect to be RNAV Yankee 127 approach from Lindsay.
3009er, RNAV Yankee 27, Speedbird 265 heavy. Beautiful. Right. Get the lights on through 10,000. And there's our chart. So a couple of speed restrictions as we go down, nothing too major though. Aeroplane should adhere to all of them. We'll go down to 5,000, which is the lucky the lucky bit, I think it's 210.
To Kilo Lima Oscar Mike November.
Beautiful.
Delta 858, could you please repeat slowly?
Delta 858, do you need
aeroplane's
vector
making that right hand turn now,
Kilo
following
Lima
the
Oscar Mike November.
lucky one. Still can't get over how good this scenery looks. This is why I love flying into the States. So good. So good.
Delta 2636, stand by.
Affirm request vector Delta 858.
Cabin ready, beautiful. That's what we like to see. So cabin crew are seated, and the cabin is ready for arrival.
Right, Delta 858, fly heading 060.
This Delta 858 seems like he's having quite a spot of bother. I just checked on VATSIM radar, and his flight tracking doesn't seem to look very good. It looks like he's been having quite a bit of trouble on the way up to San Diego from LA. Look at that scenery as it opens up in front of us, gorgeous.
5 heavy at Lindy, cleared RNAV Yankee from the 27 approach.
At Bindi, cleared RNAV Yankee 27 approach, speedbird 265 heavy. Right, I think I said that waypoint right. I know what he means. I can see it on the flight plan on my iPad. I can actually see what he means, but I don't think I said it right. Vidi. Oh no, Lindy. Sorry, Lindy. Oh my God, how dyslexic am I? I read that as Vindy. What an idiot. Right, anyway. Not to bother. I know what I'm doing, I think. Well, I hope anyway. Right, checklist, we'll get that set up there. So we've completed the checklist on the way down. We've just got to complete the landing checklist. And here comes flap 1.
How much longer for someone to be
And speed window open, 210 knots.
This is 2636, sorry about that.
Beautiful,
Wind
look at that.
3009, runway 27, clear to take off.
And I'll go and set the, what's the...
Delta 858, fly heading 090.
Runway heading 275.
Leveling off 6,000 feet, Delta 858.
Beautiful, look at that. These world update cities are gorgeous in 2024, especially with auto FPS. It just makes everything look so good.
Delta 858, I still show you climbing to past 8,000.
Beautiful.
If you need help with vectors, let me know.
I'll go down to 1,000 feet.
Delta 858, I have no control of the plane, but I regained control, so I will be descending to
I have no
6,000 feet.
control of the plane. Oh, for Christ's sake, this poor controller. Good luck. We've all been there flying on VATSIM, but bloody hell. Look at that as we go past this mountain. Look at it, looks real, guys. That looks real. Yeah, this controller's going to struggle to control this guy. And approach, Speedbird 265 Heavy, established on Av Yankee, field in sight.
Speedbird 265 Heavy, wind 3009er, runway 27, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 27, Speedbird 265 Heavy. Beautiful landing clearance. I have confirmed. I've got 27 in front of us, field in sight. And look at that, guys. That you're taking the mick now. That is beautiful. Why have I never done this approach before? It didn't look this good when I was coming in the Airbus 320, but I think it was really cloudy that day. So, but that is beautiful. Alright, 275, sorry, I must have clicked it once more. 133 final approach speed then. Get the gear down shortly. Landing clearance has been given.
Delta 858, fly heading 330.
Oh, let's see what this Delta does.
Delta 858, could you repeat for me?
Can you repeat for me, please?
Delta
Bless
858,
him.
fly
Gears
heading
coming down, flat 15.
330.
I'll start getting final approach speed, flaps 20 now. Look at that. Alright, the speed's just past that, probably go flap 20 actually. There's San Diego in front of us. Wow, I would actually like to come to San Diego. 20. And we'll bug the 25 speed, waiting for landing flaps, which are set. So it'll take a couple of seconds for the huge flaps on the 777 to come all the way down. Look at that. You're joking me. With the clouds and the dirty flap, it just looks real.
Where are you going?
Where are you going? Oh, this poor controller. Right, thrust is building. Builds in sight. Let the aeroplane stable itself first before we start taking control. I'll try and get landing charts up. If not, I've got them right in front of me on my iPad, so I don't need them with taxi charts up. probably be
Delta
Bravo,
858
stand
heading
5-1.
330 as instructed.
Stand 5-1 is what we need. So disconnecting, autopilot's my aeroplane, and 3000 set. That is unreal. I can't get over how good this approach looks. Sorry guys, I should concentrate on landing. Checklist complete. Taxi light on. Logo light on.
Approximately 10,000 will be your final today.
Autobrake 4, because it's quite a short runway at San Diego. They used to send the 747 into here. I think when the PMDG 747-400 comes out, that's one of the routes we'll start with. Right, maintaining. Thrust is still building a little bit. It's a little bit gusty as well, I forgot to say. Winds are gusting. Well, on the weather, it says it is. Getting a bit low, correcting. Come on thrust, let's build up a little bit.
50 above.
There's that BA call out.
Decide.
Continue. 3 red. Keeping that angle of attack slightly higher. Still descending though. Oh, did you hear that little roar then from the Trents? Wow. Right, don't want to get too high on the approach. Want to keep the aiming point in the same part of the window really. Look how low you get to the houses. God, imagine living in the house underneath.
Turn left heading 280.
Watching this 777 come over. Wow. There's that
Delta
highway.
858 turning left heading 280.
Got a tad high with that little bit of thrust increase. So descending. Still descending at a sort of reasonable rate to maintain 3 white, sorry. So we're still on glide-ish. No messing around with the flare though.
50.
Start that
30,
flare.
20.
Thrust coming back. Hold it there.
10.
Down we are. Speed brakes up. Reversers green. Or throttles kicked out because we're going to need to reverse. Down we are.
Speedbird 265 Heavy, welcome to San Diego. Exit left when able. Parking via Bravo.
Left when able, parking Bravo. Thank you for your help. Speedbird 265 Heavy. Right, taxi off here. Flight directors can come off and welcome down to San Diego, Southern California. What an approach, guys. That, I think I've found my new favourite approach in the sim. I know I love a Greek approach, but that was pretty special. Right, flaps coming in. That looks good there, we'll keep that there. Lights, strobes off. We'll turn off and the strobe. We can go for the APU and we can start spooling that. So Bravo, it's just a straight line all the way around. We'll follow it all the way into 51, which is in the corner, which is where the real world plane yesterday parked. I'm going to go GSX and I'll just select that from the map.
Heading 280 level 6000 Delta 858.
This poor controller with this kid. I know it might be his first time on VATSIM or whatever, but I'm looking at his routing now on my iPad and oh my god, it's been S-turns all the way down snaking from LA. Oh dearie me. But we've had a stunning flight from Heathrow. Very happy with how today's gone. Love the 777. The PMDG 777 is one of my favourite aeroplanes, especially now with the Hughes livery, the Hughes cockpit texture pack. Sorry, just makes it so much better. And the Boris AudioWorks sound pack as well. I mean, we are being treated at the moment with our aeroplanes in the sim. Look at that. And I'm really happy that BA sent the Rolls-Royce equipped variant to San Diego. I just really wanted to fly the 777 with the Rolls-Royces. Flight director, not flight director, Dylan. Auto throttle off. Landing checklist, well not landing checklist, Dylan. God, I got two things wrong then. Park up checklist is ready and waiting for us. APU is available and running.
36, no further HC online. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Bye-bye.
Right, with XPDR on there. I'll pull it round. Volanta gave us minus 186 foot per minute. I'll take that into San Diego in the 777. I will take it. And to be fair, the new Glide Slope Pro scenery looks pretty nice actually. I'm quite surprised. The ground textures are very nice. I thought this was going to be a crap. I bought it because I wanted to fly to San Diego anyway. I had the old version, so I bought the old version, sorry, and I had the new version upgrade for version 2. And oh my god, the old one was pretty poor, to be honest with you. Well, it wasn't that poor, it was just performance, but it seems to be okay on my system now.
Delta 858, turn left, heading 18.
I love hearing his call sign. I want to see what's going on.
Delta 858, turning left and heading 8180.
Okay. No direct then for Delta 858. Bless him. Right, this stand parking though, stand 5-1. Taxi light off, and we'll see on this how good this parking job is. Sorry, see how good my parking skills are. See if I can get all the zeros and end this perfect flight off nicely.
Delta 858, proceed direct Cloman, cross Cloman at 6,000.
Oh, he's not going to be able to do all that.
Zulu, runway 27,
right,
approach at
000, parking brake set, 1-2 dead. Beautiful
Delta
parking brake set,
Heathrow.
overhead panel, and
Delta 858,
fuel pumps off.
turn left, direct Cloman.
Depressurise that panel, seatbelt sign off.
Cleared RNAV Zulu,
Welcome down
runway 27, approach.
To San Diego, guys. That's pretty special, isn't it? And we're going to get the chocks on. And welcome down. So, guys, welcome down to San Diego. What an enjoyable flight that was. Really thoroughly enjoyed taking the PMDG 777 out for a spin down to Southern California today. Love the 777. It's probably my favourite long-haul aeroplane in the sim. Sound pack's unbelievable. If you don't have the Boris sound pack, get it. Flying my favourite engine type down, that approach was unbelievable. You know, flight simming has come a long way in a very short amount of time, and that was special.
San Diego Tower, Delta 858. We have a flap malfunctioning.
Flap malfunction. How far is he out? Let me check my VAT scope.
858, roger, high speed lane approved.
Right, we might have to go and plane spot for a second and watch this kid land. But he's quite close actually. Okay, but guys, it's been an enjoyable flight down to San Diego. Glide Slope Pro actually, pretty good scenery. Happy with it. Worth it in my opinion. There's the new terminal over there, and there's the building site still. Where is it? He's there. Right, let's watch him land. Come on. Imagine if he absolutely greases it onto the footers now.
Delta 858 requesting go around.
Oh god, requesting go around. What if he said no? You've got to land. And goodbye Delta 858. It's been a pleasure.
Delta 858 going around, maintaining 2000.
Oh dearie me. I love VATSIM. See you later, Delta. Oh, that's made my approach actually, that has, listening to him try and learn the Airbus. Right, anyway guys, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you've enjoyed today, please like and subscribe. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day. Hopefully see you very soon.